Good morning, beautiful people. Okay, I am outside of job orientation right now with my electrolytes. And they know they are dead wrong because there's construction going on. And I didn't know. I'm telling y'all, one of my main cries or warnings: leave early. I mean, I already have to leave early because of health issues and stuff like that, but leave early because you could have a smooth ride, and then once you get here, there's construction on every end, confusing signs. But anyways, we've got school right after this. Fortunately, today is the only the only day at this location. So that's great. Alrighty. So that is a wrap. I need to stay off of Threads because there's so many people, and of course there are transplants, but there's so many people always claiming that there's no culture, and specifically black culture in LA, and that is just simply not true. Sorry, I had to get situated, but I literally just learned that the location and where just the training is at, there is a new location opening up. So there's 6 now. This will be the 7th one. But I learned that this area was burned down during the riots in like 1992. And it was like vacant, abandoned for 30 years. They had to sue the owner to even get property of it. And so we were just kind of like talking about like how for the people who have been over here for over 30 years, like they get a chance to see it thrive now. And like, you know, like they were saying, there's affordable housing. So where we are, or you know, where the training was, or where the new location is going to be, it's like in a plaza. So it's the cafe. I think they had Panda Express over there, boarding school, something for like LA Count, like, you know, just all these resources, and within walking distance, you know. But I have to stay off Threads, and I just have to, you know, people just say stuff, and it's like, it's almost like saying, I feel like people say, you know, black culture. First of all, they're comparing it to, you know, I've seen people compare it to New York City, and it's like, if you just want to go to New York City, go to New York City, you know. But to say that LA doesn't have culture and black culture is like crazy to me. Yeah, it's over it obviously giving me a little bit of income, it being part-time, you know, having that ability to, you know, just be kind of free. It's a company that like is really for black and brown people. You know, they're very conscious of everything. They do grocery giveaways, and they were saying how, like, you know, previously, you know, people would just come and get the groceries or whatever, but they were very conscious about the ICE raids and things like that. And it's just, you know, it feels really good to not ignore those things or walk on eggshells because your CEO is white, your CEO is racist, you know. So yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. Hold on, I don't think we're far from school, actually. Oh yeah, we're good, okay. Perfect timing. Yeah. Good morning. You guys just saw me come from an eye appointment, and now I am meeting a friend. We're here at, I'll try to get the outside crepes, Loaded Cafe, burgers. Okay. I think it's just called Loaded Cafe. Yeah, so I had an eye doctor appointment, and so with oral steroids, they can affect you in that way, and you know, just creating baselines and making sure that nothing is wrong. You know, like you have how your blood pressure has pressure, blood pressure, your eye has pressure too. Literally just learned that. And I have a little bit of an elevation, so I have a couple of follow-up appointments for that. But so far so good. 2020 over here, period. I am missing class, just my first class, my econ class. I want to catch up with my friends, and I also want to do some laundry. Okay, cool. She's 5 minutes away. I'll go to the bathroom before she gets here. I also want to do some laundry. So after this, I'm going to head back over towards Schoolway. There's some laundry facilities over there. Oh, actually, I need to get cash back. I hope it's good. Say hi to my vlog. I don't think I got you on there.
Huh?
Say hi to my vlog.
Oh.
Come say hi.
Say hi to the vlog.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I don't think I filmed them. Okay, bye, y'all. What you get? Let me see.
Sorry, so I can hold it.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, God. Wait, hold on. Oh, my God. Oh, what the heck? What is this? Just bread?
Yeah, and some of
Is
them
that
are
Dubai chocolate?
Mm-hmm. Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't even notice.
Wait, hold on.
What's that one in the corner?
Oh
the,
my
like,
God.
Cookie, the bitter skull with Biscoff.
Oh,
Biscoff? Yeah.
So it's just bread and just like flavors.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. What?
Did you guys take a picture?
Why do those look so fire? I don't need any bread though. Dubai chocolate is so... Are we gonna exit out of this era? Ever? But honestly, it is pretty good. I like it a lot. Anywho. Alright, so we've got so much done already. So, dinner or lunch. Okay, laundry is next, and I have class in an hour. I hung that light right there. Oh, there's my beauty. Wait, can't see? Right there. I hung that up. Period. Right. Period. Let me tell you how crazy life is. I'm literally simultaneously like doing schoolwork and living life. And it's so interesting because this is kind of like a first like little crossover. So I got an email from a casting director, which I've applied for. Like, you know, he puts like auditions and stuff like that online, you know, on Instagram and stuff like that. And I saw he was posting. He was kind of like posting a little bit more opportunities coming through. I didn't even look into it really, just, you know, because I'm trying to aid myself back to health. But I worked with him, like when I first got here. I worked or submitted a casting with him, and I got really close. That was a really good feeling too, but I got really close. I didn't get the final call back, and I think I know why with that one. And you know, maybe we'll get into that, but I think my final look was just, I didn't have a clean final look. I had a wig on. It wasn't really like natural looking, you know. I should have like pulled my hair back. That's when I had hair. Yeah, I got close though. So, and that was for a commercial. But anyway, so I've worked with him before. We've had some, you know, light dialogue and things like that. So last night he emailed me and he's like, hey, I want to submit you for this casting. And I was like, oh, okay, you know? But simultaneously, I have to do a slate for school. This is probably going to sound like mumbo jumbo, but a slate is a casting, like a little audition, basically, a mini audition. You kind of introduce yourself, and I mean, you guys can look up slates. I won't bore you with that, but she wants us to do like a practice one, and here I am doing a real one and a practice one. Yes, in my bra. So you can either do black top, white top. I feel like white top is better with jeans. But I think that if you're doing jeans, you should do a white top. You can do the white and black thing, but I'm just keeping it consistent with the black. We finally got on the phone with the pharmacy. They've been acting so weird lately, but we are actually at the dermatologist's office. We're out here in these outskirts, these Torrance outskirts. It's pretty cool out here. I don't know, like, I think my Torrid casting was out here, so I think it might, I don't know if it's suburbs. I'm really not sure, but we are at the dermatologist's office, and I'm actually super excited because, I don't know, I just take really great pride, I guess, in my skin and stuff like that. And, you know, lupus is just attacking it away. I actually did a short form, why do I keep saying that? Short form content about it. So I'm gonna go in here and see what she says. And I think after this, we're either gonna stop at Ralph's or Vaughn's, and then we'll catch up a little bit. But this is pretty much the end of this vlog. Yeah. Alright, clothes off. Are you kidding me? Anywho, so I find this place so interesting because they have a social media like consent form and like what you can post like before and after pictures, Like, okay, but I am. This is not too bad because I'm moisturized, of course. However, it can get super flaky, especially if I'm in the flare or stuff like that. I have some, it's kind of hard to, oh, that one right there. So these will be flares, hives, bumps, and then these are like the aftermaths of it. On my back, I know I still have bruising on my back from hives, and then my face. That it's like I said, this is kind of towards. Well, I don't think I told you guys, but this is kind of like towards the tail end, like of a flare, a lupus, a butterfly rash. So I would like to get that rectified. I've never had. I don't really consider this bad skin, but it's not my skin. Put it like that. I look good in this lighting. Thumbnail. So, I was telling my TikTok that. So I feel like I'm repeating myself, but you know, they get all the pre-information from you. So I love giving them all my details and of course telling them about my good old lupus. And it goes from 1 to 3 people. All of a sudden, so the girl who did like my pre-check or whatever, she comes back with the doctor, and then there's another person. And I'm like, experiment time, practice time. I'm telling you. And you know what it is too? And I'm glad, honestly. I'm not complaining. I'm glad about it. I think it's because I'm black as well. So, yeah, come get all the experience that you should be getting. But yeah, it's just so interesting. Instead of just having the doctor there, there's 3. They're like standing in the corner and like taking notes and da-da-da. Yes, pay attention. You need to know how this affects black people and their skin. And get your education. I think we're gonna go to Vaughn's. I want some rotisserie chicken. And oh, that's what I'm checking. So I like do this mentally. I think it's just a mental thing, but if yeah, I'm in. Okay, so if I don't have like any events, any appointments, no school, Wednesday, y'all know Wednesdays is my last day of school, and I don't have work, I lock myself in. So once I get home today, I'm in for like the weekend, basically. I called the pharmacy. I have some things going over from them and some medication, so I'll probably have that delivered. And I just kind of like stay in. I stay in partly, couple reasons: lupus, parking, and now add catching up on school. So I just kind of, I'm not going anywhere. Once I park, I'm parked until Monday morning, until I'm back out. So I just kind of call it like a little mini shutdown if I have nothing else going on. So I try to do whatever I need to do while I'm out. And that is going to Vaughn's. I really want some rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna pick up some cheese. I need water, and think it's, oh, turkey. Y'all, I have been so addicted to honey turkey. Honey turkey on a piece of provolone. Man. Wow. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then I think this is gonna be the end of this vlog. I might make cold foam for y'all, and then that'll be the end. Like that'll be the ending of this vlog. But I don't like again. I'm shutting in, shut in, sick and shut in. For the rest of the weekend. So there's no content. But yeah, I made cold foam the other day, and it was so good. I need some ice. I just don't feel like carrying the bag. Anyways, so yeah, maybe we'll end on that note, and then I'll wrap this. That'll be the end of this vlog. I guess I'll take. I mean, I'm not getting much from Bonds where y'all really need to see it, but bye. Thank you for tagging along with me on this vlog. Enjoy the cold foam content. I'm hungry. I'm tired. Bye, my cheetahs. It was a fail this time.